Hello everyone, today we are going to look at an art haul I had the past 2 months. I've bought these art supplies for Inktober and for the Hebrew New Year, which is today. Today is the first day of the Hebrew year. So I made a cup of tea, and we will look at the supplies I bought. Some of it is from Jackson's, and some of it is from some shops in Israel. So let's look at everything. So first I bought something that I wanted for a very long time, which is the Shinhan gouache, designer gouache. So I bought in raw sienna, sepia, and burnt umber. They are really amazing pigments. PY 119, which is some kind of magnesium brown. PR 101 is the burnt umber, and PBR 8 is the sepia. So I haven't tried the PBR 8 before, and I'm curious to see how they are. So next I bought other Shinhan colors. So here I have a violet, which is PV19, which means, sorry, PV15, which is ultramarine violet. Next I've bought 3 greens I really wanted for a long time, which is shadow green pale, which is made of PG17, PBK11, and PW18. PG17 is chrome oxide, PBK11 is lunar black or Mars black, and PW18 I don't know, but it really reminds me a color of acrylic gouache of Holbein ash green, and I will do a comparison when we'll swatch it. Next is terraverta, which is some kind of moss green or sap green, and moss green. So terraverta is PY74 and PBR6, and moss green is PY3 and PBR6. The last 3 colors of Shinhan are scarlet red, which is PR112 and PR254. I wanted just the 254, and I didn't see that it's with PR112, but I'm happy at the end because it reminds me of vermilion of Holbein acrylic gouache. Next is brilliant orange, which is PO13, and primary yellow, which is PY74. So these are the Shinhan's colors that I bought. I will swatch them, of course, in another video, not to make this video too long. I also bought some inks. So one ink that I wanted for a while is the walnut ink of Daniel Smith. It's supposed to be light fast but not waterproof, and it's kind of a sepia color, and I would like to paint with it in different kind of paintings. I thought to buy it for Inktober, which is in next week already, and yeah, I think I will like it. Then I bought Ecoline liquid watercolors. They are dye based, which means They're not light fast, but I saw in other YouTube videos that other inks, the more expensive inks, are also not so light fast, or many of them are not light fast. So I thought that I would prefer to buy really cheap inks, and these are these, and they're very bright and beautiful. So of course they're just for my sketchbook. So I have them in light yellow, vermilion, burnt sienna, mahogany brown, yellow ochre, magenta, black, white, sky blue cyan, Prussian blue. I'm very happy I bought this one because I usually don't use Prussian blue in my watercolors because it's not light fast, or it acts really strangely. So if these are not light fast, I could buy this one also. And I like a combination of the magenta, yellow ochre, and this color, and I'm very happy I have the three of them. They create really beautiful triad. Of course, we'll swatch them in another video and I will play with them. I also bought indigo and pastel blue. So these are all the Ecolines watercolors, or liquid watercolors colors I bought. I played with them a little bit already, and they're really beautiful, and I have many ideas what to do with them. So let's continue. Next are Faber Castell products. I really love Faber Castell. I bought some Albert Dürer watercolor pencils. These are the first pencils I had. I bought them when I was 18, and when I after a long while that I didn't paint anything, I bought a new set of 72, and that's how I went back to drawing and painting 3 years ago. So these were my start always with painting, and I bought some new colors that I needed for my travel palette. So I bought sepia, dark sepia, cadmium yellow, dark cadmium yellow, permanent carmine, purple violet, indanthrone blue, phthalo blue, bluish turquoise, and light phthalo blue. I also bought some Faber Castell polychromo as pencils. I also really like them. At the beginning I was a bit concerned about them. I wasn't sure about them. I wasn't sure there are enough pigmented or layering good enough if I want to paint with them over watercolors. But with time I found out they're really great. They're very cheap in comparison to Caran d'Ache Luminance or Light Fast, the Rent Light Fast in my country. so they're actually half the price. And I played with them and did a small comparison between this dark cadmium yellow and the Carandash Luminance medium cadmium yellow. And also I tried the medium cadmium yellow in this comparison, and they're almost the same. I mean, I didn't see any difference. So I think they're great. And I will more and more use them, because it's very expensive for me to buy the luminance or the light fast pencils. So cadmium yellow, dark cadmium yellow, dark sepia, paints gray, black, and I also bought a refill to my indigo watercolor Albert Durer marker. I really love this color. It's indigo, and I had it and it blew in my hand like a week or 2 weeks ago, and it's a color I use a lot. I love these markers. I don't have all the colors, but I have most of them. So we'll swatch all of them in another video. I also have bought this Faber Castell sharpeners. They're really great. So I wanted this one because it also have a bigger side place. So it's better for the Albert Dürer one and the light fast, and it's really great. And especially for the Devent drawing pencils. And also it has a regular hole, so it's really nice, and it has some place here, space for everything. And this one I really like. I had a few of them. I still have one that is a bit old, and it's a Faber Castell one for a colored pencil and one for a graphite or normal pencil, and they're great, but they don't work well with the different drawing pencils. So that's why I needed this one. I have one more in my travel palette, and I needed it for my studio. So last but not least is my Jackson art haul, and I bought something that I don't have here, and I don't have them open stock here. I only have sets here, and some of the sets, not every set, is the Sennelier soft pastels. So let's open them. I bought 19 of them, so let's look. So let's start opening the boxes. Of course, I will swatch them in another video. One moment. They're really protected here. So I've bought 8, 5, and 63. Really beautiful. One moment. I don't want my cats to play with them, so I will return them to the box. Okay. Next is iridescent 18 and 19. Iridescent, I think 824. Yeah. And 106. Next is 47, which I think it's a brown carmine maybe. Wow, this one is beautiful. 77, I think it's a brown vermilion. And 67, I'm not sure if it's a red ochre or what, I don't remember. One moment. Next is let's see, 483, which is kind of gray, beautiful color. I think that last art haul of Sennelier I had 481, and it was very, very dark, if I'm not mistaken. So these ones are 140, which is the light indigo, 423, and 166. I think that 166 was the bronze. I had last time the 165, which was a bit too dark, but beautiful. Next color is iridescent 803, very beautiful yellow. This one I think is 503, but let's see. Yeah, 503, which is a blue gray. And 214, which is a light kind of moss grayish green. So that, one moment. The last one is 445, 444, and 408, which are very beautiful. And this is a cat. I didn't buy it. It's sweet. His name is Putzku. He's very, very sweet. Hey Putzku. Let's try to show him to you. Maybe you can see him. No, he doesn't cooperate. I wanted to show you one more thing that I like. I have this thing, and what I like about it, I can put some watercolors in it. It lays flat. These are some Faber Castell Pit Artist pens. They're really great in sepia and in indigo. They're really amazing. I have it for quite a while. And I wanted to show you this thing. It is like in this shape and the regular one. I want to show you something with it. So it's this shape. You can see it now better. And this is a regular one. So I played with markers in the last 2 weeks. So you can see I used that form here. And it's really nice. And I also played with the Faber Castell markers and watercolor markers and the sepia pencils, both the Albert Dürer and the Polychromo. So it was really, really nice. And this one is really great. Really like it. I've bought this thing really, really cheaply. Something like $2, $2.50, and it's really great. So that's all for today. I will do some swatching sessions with all the colors I bought, and maybe do also some color mixing, maybe in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a wonderful time. Bye!